Good morning to all. I'm Bhargavi. Today I'm the host. Good morning all. I am Bhargavi, the host of this webinar. I welcome you all to a webinar on challenges and career opportunities on pharmacists on 17th December 2022, organized by Association of Pharmaceutical Research and Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center. Yenepoya deemed to be university and scientific partner. Biolics Worldwide and research partner United Innovators. About Association of Pharmaceutical Research. Association of Pharmaceutical Research is one of the world's leading professional association caring for people. APR is a non-profitable professional association meant for research and development in the field of pharmaceutical science and technology. APR is an international forum for researchers, academicians, doctors, and practitioners for sharing knowledge and innovation in the field of pharmaceutical science and technology. APR aims to bring together worldwide teachers, researchers, professionals, encourage intellectual development, and providing opportunities for networking and collaboration. APR meets with its objectives through academic networking, meetings, conferences, projects, research publications, academic awards, and scholarships. APR strives to enrich from its diverse group of advisory members. APR brings together pharmacologists, life students, pharmaceutical practitioners, and researchers to advance the application of pharmaceutical science and technology to the public. APR delivers access to its members the industry's most essential technical information by organizing conferences, workshops, annual convention meeting, and provides networking opportunities both locally and globally. Members have the ability to stay current in their chosen profession, connect with peers, and invest in their future. About Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya deemed to be university. Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center was established in 2017 with the mission of equipping the students with premier combination of infrastructure and educator to create highly component pharmacies, nourish the research activities by giving foremost priority to create bridge between academia, industry, and healthcare demand of the society. Presently, Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center is situated in Ayush Campus, Mangalore, Karnataka, with excellent infrastructure and modern art of research facilities. The college is presently offering D Pharm, B Pharm, M Pharm in pharmaceutics, PharmD and PhD pharmaceutical science degrees in various research disciplines. The college has shown immense contribution in the society by conducting various outreach programs and also organized various career and research oriented programs for the students. About Department of Pharmaceutics. The Department of Pharmaceutics was also established in the year 2017 under Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research headed by Dr. Mohammad Gulzar Ahmed. The Department of Pharmaceutics at YPCRC is committed to excel in academia and R&D, which is supervised by experienced, competent, and dedicated faculty. The department is equipped with state-of-art laboratories and all instruments prescribed as per PCI. The department offers training for research scholars seeking PhD degrees. The department aims to strengthen research and development and establish extensive collaborations. Presently, the department has already organized various outreach activities, research, and industrial-oriented training so far. With the excellent contribution in the pharmaceutical field, the department has successfully introduced one value-added course for UZ with 30 plus high impact factor research publications, 6 intramural program grants, 5 plus patents in India and abroad, with good number of awards and recognition for research and collaboration with various academic institutions and industries. APR, Association of Pharmaceutical Research, and Sri Adichunchanagiri College of Pharmacy is glad to inform that it's going to organize an international conference on innovation and advances in pharmaceutical sciences under the theme Pharmaceutical Sciences, a radical approach in revitalizing the modern era. The conference is going to happen on 10th and 11th February 2023 at Sri Adichunchanagiri College of Pharmacy, Bijinagara, Karnataka, India. We, Association of Pharmaceutical Research, is glad to invite all the participants to join our upcoming conference, that is International Conference on Innovation and Advances in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Current Scenario and Future Perspectives, organized by Adichunchanagiri College of Pharmacy, Adichunchanagiri University, and Association of Pharmaceutical Research. Now, we'll have a welcome video from Dr. B. Ramesh, Principal, Sri Adichunchanagiri College of Pharmacy and Adichunchanagiri University. You're not getting.
Jai Shri Gurudev, Adichunchanagiri University, Shri Adichunchanagiri College of Pharmacy, organizing an international conference on innovation and advances in pharmaceutical sciences, current scenario and future perspectives, with the theme Pharmaceutical Sciences, a radical approach to revitalizing the modern era. Conference is scheduled from February 10th to 11th, 2023. This international conference will surely extend the opportunity to the academic scientists, researchers, students and working professionals by providing a forum for sharing their knowledge, experiences, innovations and inventions. I, Dr. B. Ramesh, Organizing Chairperson, ICI APS, on behalf of Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Adichunchanagiri University, Bijinagara, Karnataka and Organizing Committee, I cordially invite you to register for the conference and avail the opportunity to watch and interact with global pharmaceutical leaders. Thank you. See you soon.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ayesha Sultana, Associate Professor and HOD, Department of Pharmaceutics, Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya, deemed to be university, to speak few lines about importance of webinar. Ma'am, please welcome.
Thank you so much, Bhargavi. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, all right. Warm greetings to one and all. I, Dr. Aisha Sultana, HOD and Associate Professor, Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya deemed to be university, extend my wishes this morning. Firstly, let me acknowledge the Association of Pharmaceutical Research, APR, for providing us the opportunity to co-host the Career Perspective webinar on challenges and career opportunities for pharmacists via Zoom platform. YPCRC was established with the mission to equip the students with the state-of-art infrastructure and to provide outcome-based education so as to produce highly competent pharmacists. We at YPCRC believe in nourishing the research activities by giving foremost priority to create a bridge between academia, industry, and healthcare needs of the society. There is no doubt that pharmacy is one of the disciplines which is constantly evolving and adapting to the changing environment. Setting up a job as a pharmacist requires utmost dedication and multitasking skills such as making rapid decisions and correctly dispensing the medicines, which require effective communication. The upgraded technology has evolved in developing the field of pharmacy with better cure of diseases, better technology, better personalized medicine for better livelihood. Pharmacists are nowadays considered as an integral part of patients' healthcare. The most faced challenges of pharmacists is to acquire right information tools and technology which can enable them to face their most pressing challenges and improve patient outcome and safety. The objective of today's webinar is to focus on the various skills, knowledge, and behavior required for the pharmacist to be able to sustain in healthcare and pharmaceutical sectors. Beyond the regular theory and practical classes, this webinar is going to enlighten you on the real market idea and the challenges that are faced by the pharmacist. There is a wide range of career directions which you will get to know from today's webinar. Without taking much of your time, I would like to now hand over the session to the moderator to proceed further. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your welcome message. Today, we are having two speakers for our session. I would like to welcome our first speaker, Dr. Pramod Kumar Rajput. He is global speaker, international life coach, mentor, corporate trainer, thought leader, author, change maker, chief guest, guest of honor, keynote speaker, moderator, active panelist on numerous national and international forums and events. Dr. K. Rajput is having record of monitoring more than 15,000 plus seasoned professionals, young minds of various streams, and from educators to strategy makers to strategy implementers in more than 500 plus virtual and offline meetings and webinars on various subjects in less than 2 years, apart from many more offline talks post COVID-19, which is an ongoing journey. More than 50 plus interviews and podcasts being taken for him by various dignitaries about his journey of life, his life learnings, and way forward for professionals. His lectures on based on variety of subjects, that is leadership requirement in VUCA world, universe of metaverse, careers in pharma industry, HR initiatives, building challenges to opportunities, new tech in marketing, entrepreneur mindset, new skill development, mental health awareness, emotional intelligence, emotional resilience, perseverance, transformational mindset, servant leadership, women empowerment, talk based on SDG goals as no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation and partnership for the goals, and many more subjects, which includes based on AI and utilization of technology to upgrade and build universe. He has also been invited as a chief guest speaker to have his thought on the platform of Creative Society by Allatara TV, which was 1800 countries, and many more are on the cards. He is frequently being invited by top universities and institutions to help and guide young professionals. Sir, I request you to start sharing your screen and go with your presentation.
Okay, thank you so much and good morning. Can I open my video if you don't mind?
Sure, sir, you can.
Yeah, so this you have to give me the rights for that. You have to give me the rights.
Yes, sir. Just 1 minute. Our technical team is dealing with that.
Then start your yeah. Not start your video. Yes. Good morning to one and all. And Bhargavi, thank you so much for your nice way of introducing the things. And very happy to be a part of such a wonderful meeting, which is an international meeting. I was listening very carefully of Dr. Ramesh, sir, the way he was talking about it, and the tone which has been set by Dr. Aisha, right? And the way she said about it, that yes, what is the requirement of the pharmacists are, and the real market idea. At the same time, the wide range of the things are there, which is there. So today I'll be speaking on this, and I'm sure all the students, all the people who wants to make their career right under the great leadership of Yenepoya University and APR, right, you are going to lead the complete world. We all know about it. That let me just share my video. This thing. Are you able to see? Are you able to see my first slide, Bhargavi?
Sorry,
Hello?
sir. We are unable to see our screen.
You're not able to see my screen now?
No, sir.
1 second. Just give me a time and let me just. 1 second. Now you're able to see the screen? Still not?
No, sir.
1 second. Wait. Just a minute. Is it okay now? You can see?
Yes, sir. Now we can see your screen.
Okay, I'm just putting on the full screen, right? And I'm just turning one slide. Just confirm me that the slide is moving or not.
Sure, sir.
It's moving? It's moving?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's moving.
So I'm going back. Okay, so once again, very, very good morning to all the wonderful students, seniors, lecturers, teachers, faculty who is a part of this wonderful webinar under the great association of Yenepoya University, along with the Association of Pharmaceutical Research. Today, we are going to discuss, understand about such a wonderful topic, that how the challenges can be converted to the opportunities, and what are the various careers are there for the pharmacist. When we talk about the pharmacist is a very important and an integral part of this entire pharmaceutical industry. Why? Because why it is very important, I will be able to tell you, because I'm sure you would have learned about it and you are going to learn. So there are a lot of the opportunities are there. Of course, the challenges always show a ray of hope. It is like a light which is coming from the tunnel, and you have to cross the tunnel. You all will agree with me that globe has changed from blue to red with pandemic C-19, and again, it has become the new normal. So what skill do the employees need to thrive in this new normal, which is very important? Because gone are the days when we are learning, understanding the things. As per Dr. Aisha, what she said about it, as a prelude to this meeting, this is very important to understand this skill. So it is, we call it is a social distancing. I'm in Ahmedabad, you are there in the south, but we all are internally connected. Social distancing is there, but not socially distancing. So we all are internally connected. We can learn, we can understand from each of us with lot of humility, which stay connected together, understand, learn together, learn to help others, and of course, help others to learn. So it is a common coordination between all. And that is the reason this wonderful seminar is being arranged today. So this is, what do you see? This is a half glass filled or half glass empty. So people will like to see that it is a challenge or it is an opportunity. So I always say that there is a opportunity is there here. How the opportunity is there? Because the challenge comes with the opportunity. So let me give you some examples here. All right, how this challenges. My screen is moving, na, Bhargavi? Hello, Bhargavi, my screen is moving.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. So let me just tell you that how the people, they have changed the challenges to the opportunity. This is a very beautiful example is there. So earlier the education was only limited to go to the university, meet the seniors, understand the things. But now with the opportunity that you can meet any faculty in the entire world, right? Earlier we are supposed to call the faculties to the college and university to give the lecture, but today on the Zoom link or on the Microsoft link, you can call any of the faculties from the entire world. This is the way that things have been changed. Even the Udemy, Byju's, Coursera, all these things have changed the entire way of learning. The e-selling has been changed. People, they used to go to the mall, right? But now the malls has come at your own place, right? Amazon and so many things are there which is coming to your place. Then we used to go to the market to purchase our utility items, right? Daily need item. But the market has come to your place. You require something, it will be delivered at your place. If you want to have a party, there's no need to go to the hotel. You call all your friends, relatives, and the Zomato is going to help. If you want to purchase an AC or you want to purchase a battery, whatever you want to purchase, the Flipkart, Amazon, they are coming to your home. So these are the ways the challenges has been getting changed into the opportunity. Now, in our medical profession, there's no need to go to the doctor, except when you're suffering with some chronic disease. The doctors are available there, and at the same time, the pharmacy was available there at your place. And the pharmacists who are working with the pharmacy, like 1mg or MD Live or NetMed, they all were helping together. So this is the way the challenges were converted to the opportunity. This is the one step which is there. There are the multiple steps are there, which we'll be discussing about it. Now, let me tell you about our IPM. India is supposed to be the pharmacy of the world, right? And we are the top third pharmacy for the entire world in terms of the generic market. So, and it is going to grow by leaps and bounds in 3 years of the time. So today, if you see the TSA is a total stockist sale. You can see how it has been increased. There is a 10% growth is there. And in the secondary, there's again a 9% growth is there. So there is such a big market which is growing. Today, the IPM value is 1,87,000 crore. It's a MAT value. And the secondary value is 1,59,000 crore. So that is the beauty of this beautiful industry. So it is prudent that the people who are the pharmacists, they are going to really rule the roost with your knowledge, with your ability, with your capability, with your determination, with your discipline, with your learning attitude. India was the MNCs. Just want to show you that how there is a MNC are registered 8% of the growth, where the Indian companies, they have registered 10% of the growth. So again, the Indian companies, they are ruling. And again, when we talk about the Indian companies, of course, the Indian pharmacist will always be loved and respected across. Growth of Indian pharma, I told you that by 2030, the Indian pharma is going to grow by in such a beautiful way. It will be between 2015, the industry managed for 6.6% CAGR, but now it has gone to 12.3% CAGR. So triple times there will be growth is going to happen. So when the growth is going to happen, of course, we require people. We require the person, knowledgeable people. And today we can say we have $140 billion. We are the 1/3 population of the entire world, which is going to increase. So, and lot many diseases are going to come, lot many people will be required. So again, a pharmacist is required. A changing landscape of the healthcare startup mindset, I want to say that this is the startups have started putting the things, lot many new things have started coming up. The people who did their B Pharma, M Pharma, M Tech, they started putting lot many things in the situation, and the paradigm shift. What again, Dr. Aisha was talking, the skill part. The normal thing has been changed to the digital health in the Indian market. And today, the pharmacist people who are going to study, they have to have a hands-on experience on the digitalization also, which is very important. So again, the challenges will be converted to the opportunities. The power of the Indian pharma, I told you already, which is the cross 372 billion by 2022. We are getting over. So once the things will be over, once 10 days will be over, you will find that yes, we have crossed rather. And our biotech industry, again, there is a lot of requirement of B pharmacy student will be there, M pharmacy student will be there. It is going to be $100 billion industry, because today we are talking about genomes, we are talking about the biosimilars, we are talking about the science, and who knows better than a pharmacy graduate about it. So let us talk on the pharmacist. We all are the pharmacists here, and let us talk. So you are the drug information expert, because minimum 4 years, you understand the pharmacology of the drug. You understand about the biosimilarity of the drug. You understand about all the things of the drug. So no one knows more about the medicine than the pharmacist. Of course, the doctor, they treat, but you are the people you understand. Today's situation is in any of the hospital, in any of the places, you can't run the entire chain unless until you have a qualified pharmacist. Now, I like to highlight that how the things have got changed. Traditional pharmaceutical marketing, which was pre-COVID area, it was the doctor has prescribed, the person, the patient went to the pharmacist has given the medicine, consumer has taken, and the payer has payment the things, and the distributor has supplied. This was the only 5 things were there, but now it has been totally changed and evolved, right, with lot of integration of the things. When we talk about the change and evolve, I like to highlight about it, the multiple career option for the pharmacist. I'm sure once you will see it, you will start dreaming to achieve one of the best option, which I'm going to highlight. So opportunities for the pharma graduate, it is a person who is a very bookish person who wants to make his career, her career. He or she can be a part of research industry. Why I say about the research industry? Because for the genome therapy, for the biosimilar therapy, for the genetical therapy, we require a qualified person. And it basically start from a B pharmacy and M pharmacy graduate and postgraduate. Other side, I'm talking about that if you want to be working, then you can be a part of production. Because again, a person who knows about it, he or she can be a good pillar for the production industry. Another is entrepreneurship. Why I'm saying so? Because you are the people who understand the nitty-gritties of the drug. When you understand the nitty-gritties of the drug, you know that how the things are going to happen. So you can start your own small pharma company, which can become a big pharma company in the coming time. You can start with the tablets, capsules, manufacturing of the liquids, or you can have the sanitizers, you can have the gloves, you can have the hospital item. So many things you can make it up because you understand it. You can again become a teaching faculty even in the Yenepoya college, and you can become a teaching faculty in many of such pharmacy colleges because they require. And you know that there are some colleges we have started their startup setup also, right? Because I am a part of some colleges in the advisory board. So the people, the B Pharma people, the M Pharma people who are actually learning, they are helping the startups also. You can be a part of the government job. I'll go in detail about it, right? And again, you can part of the education, because this side, other side, my right hand side is of the education side. My left hand side is becoming the money spinner side. So higher education, you can become a scientist. Hospital pharmacy and clinical pharmacy, because none of the hospital pharmacy or a clinical pharmacy can work without the knowledge of a pharmacy person. So again, there is a great opportunity is there. You can be a part of the pharmacovigilance team, because today the government is becoming so strict. The government is helping, supporting. They require a qualified person who understands the nitty-gritties. You can be a pharmaceutical marketing person, because I am basically a pharmaceutical marketing person, right? So you understand the drug. You can talk with your doctors about the drug. You can make the things very, very clear about the different requirements of the drug in the different type of the specialty, and you can become one of the best marketer. I will show you the career graph of the pharmaceutical marketing as well. And again, today we are talking about the digitalization, right? So a person who is a pharmacist and having lot of affinity toward the digitalization, he or she can be a pharmaceutical data management and analytics. Because today, when I will be showing that how artificial intelligence, AR, VR is going to support in the pharmaceutical sector. And if you are a B pharmacist, of course you can make your career in a much bigger and a much wider way. So first, let us talk about the teaching part. So the career option for the B Pharma, M Pharma is the student that can become assistant professor in the pharmacy degree college, and at the same time, M Pharma and PhD student get an associate professor job in the pharmacy degree college. This is the thing which a hallmark is there. So you can start dreaming and start working on that if you are very much inclined to have a good faculty. If you want to become a pharmacist, then yes, of course, the ultimate flag bearer of the pharmaceutical knowledge, B Pharma graduate and the healthcare pharmacy system, because the community pharmacist, hospital pharmacist, none of the pharmacy can be run without a qualified pharmacist. And today, you know, the trend of GPs is getting down. Today, the trend of nursing homes or the hospital is there. And a nursing home and a hospital cannot work without a qualified pharmacist. Let me tell you, there is in a big hospital, there are two important people are there. One is a doctor who clears the thing, and second is the chief pharmacist who also understand the thing, and then they give the clarity of any drug to be included in their pharmacy algorithms, which is very important. So you can understand that how important you are when you'll be joining this profession. Hospital pharmacy, I already told you about it. So without you, none of the hospital pharmacy, none of the nursing home can run. This is again a great opportunity. Now coming to your quality assurance manager, because you are a person who can play a very, very vital role in the development of the clinical care plans, because you understand the medicines, you can investigate adverse medication events, and in some cases, you can suggest the preventive measures also, because you know the entire fulcrum of the medicine, how it works, what the pharmacokinetic, what is the pharmacodynamic of the drug. So you are the best person. Then you can become a medical transcriptionist also, because how today the B Pharma graduate can be a great pillar to the medical practitioners. and you can manage the prescribed drugs and patient drug histories and drug interaction in various patients. Why I'm talking about it? When you go to the abroad, right? These are B pharmacy people or the pharmacy people or the pharmacists, they play a very, very vital role. Now it is happening in India also. So the world has opened the new horizons for you, the new way of making yourself so you can make a difference in your career as well. You can make your career, you can build your career on a much bigger canvas. You can be an analytical chemist of the quality control manager, because you will agree with me that a pharmacy graduate can be a very, very crucial part, because under your supervision, the technical man whose qualification is B Pharma, BSc, BTech or medicinal biochemistry, they only approve it. We have the pharmaceutical industry, we work for Cadila. We know about it, that how important this person and pharma person is, how important the people are. Let me also tell you here that when in the biotechnology segment or in the different segment, we always prefer a person coming here and doing the internship to understand, and the person, if is through and if he is able to or she is able to contribute immediately, the person has been absorbed in the company as well. So you can understand the such a wonderful future for the students in the coming in any pharma company. Then again, coming to the clinical research, it is again a branch of healthcare science. When we talk about today, we are talking about the genome therapy, we are talking about the vaccination therapy, right? The diagnostic products are there. So in clinical research, again, you can make your a step ahead about it, because it plays a vital role on monitoring and overseeing the conducts of the clinical trial, and they have to ensure that the trials are the international guidelines. So when you are a person who bridge up between the organization and the international guidelines, you can monitor, you can see that the things are happening or not. Not only this, not only in the government institution, not only in the private institution, there is a clinical research is happening in the multi-central trials also. Multiple doctors, multiple hospitals, they are doing the trial. There you can make your foray so that you can be a great pillar to them as well. So you can see that your requirement can be much higher in the various segments. Now I'm coming to the part where I basically belongs, that is the sales and marketing. So first I will talk about the sales part, and then I will talk about the marketing part. So ambitious achievers with a present personality, good communication, having the courage to accept the failure. I repeat, having the courage to accept the failure and bounce back for the ensuring the thing and to achieving the thing, and a target oriented person, you can be a part of sales and marketing. Why? Because the career of a sales executive is very, very high. Today, let me tell you that any of the Indian pharmaceutical company which are running, everybody has worked as a medical rep in the company. Either you talk about Cadila, either you talk about Zydus, either you talk about Torrent, either you talk about the Sun Pharma, you talk about any pharmaceutical company, everybody has worked. Either you talk about the Mankind, of course, Mr. Juneja, right? So everybody has worked as a medical rep and area manager, and they have grown to the level where they are able to provide lot of employment, and they are making our India as a pride. How? Let us understand the growth opportunity of the pharmacist in the sale. Because why I said about it? Because you are the person who understand the nitty-gritties of the medicine. Please remember, you are the person. A BSc guy cannot do it, but B Pharma guy or M Pharma guy can do it very well. You can start working with a sales development rep, which we call as a medical representative, right? And then you can grow to the area business manager, sales manager, because you are part of the sales. So you are area sales manager. Then you can, one side I'm going to tell you about it, that you can be a part of office, and at the same time you can be a part in the field itself. So you can be a key account manager, because we talk about KAM, and today the niche marketing in the different segments, they require a KAM. So you can be an account manager and you can be an account executive as well. Then if you are doing well and you are able to give good business, right? You are having a lot of doctor connect, a lot of good knowledge, a lot of good communication. You can be a regional sales manager. You can be in charge for entire Karnataka, entire AP, Telangana, Kerala, or any part of the different state. I'm talking about the India per se. or then you can grow. And zonal sales manager, you can be taking care for entire zone, south zone, north zone, east zone, west zone, all these things. Then national sales manager, where you can rule the entire India, and director of the sales, and VP of the sales, and director, CEO, and MD. So why I said about the director, CEO, and MD, because all these pharmaceutical company, Indian pharmaceutical company, these people, they have worked as a medical rep. There is another scope is there. I like to highlight it here. The people who are on the level of regional sales manager, there are the opportunity to go in the international sales also, because in all the pharmaceutical companies which are based in India, right, they have their heads of the entire country, they belongs to India only, because they understand the nitty-gritties of the things. So you can become an international zonal head, international country head after achieving the position of regional sales manager. This is another beauty is there. Why? You have an edge because you are a pharmacy graduate. You are a M.Pharma graduate. So you understand the medicine, and then you are able to file the documents which is required in the international market very well. You can talk to the drug authority that yes, why your drug is very important. This is a great scope for a B pharmacy student, and when they start growing in their career. Then I bring back to the regulatory part, right? So a pharmacy graduate can work as a regulatory manager, because to oversee the regulatory documents such as clinical trial, approval, permission. You can see here, if you are a regulatory manager, right, of course, you have to start as an intern, right, and then you have to grow. You are the person who is taking care for all the things, requirement of the drug, rules and regulation you are checking, you understand the standard of the drug, you understand the governance of the things, policies you have to maintain the transparency, regulation, then only you can be clearing the compliance part. You can understand that how important the position of a regulatory manager is, because you are the fulcrum of any of the thing which is happening in that particular industry, in that particular company. Then another point is government opportunity. Today we are talking about so much Atmanirbhar Bharat, 75 years of the golden world, and we are thinking that when we complete 100 years, right, we will be the #1 pharmaceutical company, pharmaceutical people in the entire world, and our health system will be very strong. Why we say our health system will be very strong? That's why our respected Prime Minister and his governance is entire working, and you can make your career. See the beautiful way how you can make your career here. You can be a government hospital pharmacist. Earlier I was talking about the private nursing homes and about the important big hospital like Apollo, like Max and all. But here in the government hospital, we require a pharmacist, qualified pharmacist with lot of authority in their hand. You can be a drug inspector. When we started our profession, there used to be only one drug inspection in the entire 3, 4, 5 district. Today, as per the government requirement, in every city there has to be a drug inspector, and if it is a big city or metro city, there are a lot of drug inspectors are there to ensure that there should not be any spurious drug should be available there. Then you can be a government analytical person from the government analytical laboratories. Why? Because when you go for the DCGI approval, they test the drug, right? And you are the one of the person who ensure that you can make a difference. Then you can be in forensic laboratories. Again, this is a big opportunity for a B.Pharma graduate and M.Pharma graduate. Government institute lecture, I was talking about the private institute, the deemed university. You can be a part of the government institute also as a lecturer, as a faculty, and again as a medical college demonstrator, because when you go to the medical college, it is a basic job of the B.Pharma or the M.Pharma people who can make a difference. So you can see that in the government also, it is expanding. The horizons are expanded like anything, and you can make your career. So again, there is an opportunity, and for anything which I'm talking about it requires the sharpening of the skills, which I'll be talking in my couple of the slides. Overall prospect for the further studies for the pharmaceutical graduate, because I was listening very carefully about the Bharvi. He said that here a person can do the PhD in the Yenepoya college. So you can make it happen. You can be a MS or PhD, government research fellowship and scientist. You could be one of the discovering medicine or vaccines or disease like COVID-19. Who has developed this COVID-19 vaccines in India? It is the people. It is the people, the chain of the people in India who are able to develop it so fast. In 6 months of time, the B pharmacist to the research scholar, they are able to provide it. The scientists, they are able to provide it. And from where the scientist has come, the basic qualification of the scientist was B pharmacy, M pharmacy, M tech. You can see that your base is very, very strong. You can make a difference in the pharmaceutical industry. Overall, if you want to go for the further studies, again, you can clear with the JRE, you can go to USA, GMAT, TOEFL and all. You are aware about it, so you can make your career in the different part of the world. So now career option after completion of the B Pharma, M Pharma. Today, you know that a lot of health pharmacies are coming up. Reliance has taken, Tata has taken, and not only this, that lot many other thing which is coming, which is making a difference, right? So the Fitbit is available, Apple Part is available, Google Hit is available. You talk about these things, they are talking about the wellness, right? Instead of talking about that, how to get the cure. So when the wellness is there, the people who are required, again, a pharmacist people are required, right? So these are the things which is going to make a difference. And I'm sure whenever you or your relative would have ordered any of your drug to the pharmacy or to the 1mg, who picks up the call? It is a pharmacist who picks the call. Said that, yes, I am this so-and-so pharmacist. How can I help you? Why they are not taking a BSc person? Why they are not taking a simple MBA person, right? Because only a pharmacist can understand, read, and they can guide the people. So this is the biggest opportunity is there with the B Pharma or M Pharma people. Now, I like to tell you about the career progression of a marketing manager. Why I said about it, if you do a B Pharma, right, and if you are entitled to be a marketing person, right, if you feel that you want to be a marketing person, right, you can make your career while doing the even B Pharma MBA, because the MBA is going to give you a big horizons that how you can take care for the launching of the product, while understanding the basic requirement of the product, and at the same time how building the business of the organization for the future, because you can see the things in a bigger canvas. That's what the picture shows about it. So a B Pharma candidate, he or she can be in the market research team, marketing intern as well, because you can guide, you can tell, you have a bigger clarity about it. Then after that, you can become an assistant product manager. You understand the product, you understand what the function of the drug, you understand that in how the 206 bones can be taken care, and how to talk with the orthopedic surgeon in different ways. What are the GI systems are there, anything and everything you know about it, and how the drug works, you know about it. Product manager, you can start building the product, you can launch the product, you can tell about the nitty-gritties of the product in the various ways, either through the digital or through the physical. Deputy product manager, then group product manager, which is again, you have more number of the people. Marketing head means that you have multiple product manager with the B Pharma, MBA people working with experience, and you are the person who is on the top of the thing. You are taking care for the multiple brand launches, multiple segment launches. You can make your career in that way. Then of course, general manager marketing and VP sales marketing, then chief marketing officer and director. So this is the complete graph is there, which a B Pharma can make his or her tribute toward the marketing side. Before I talked about the sales side, this time I'm talking about the marketing side. So you can see opportunities it is a galore. You have to just explore many opportunities. This I would like to highlight it here. I had a talk with Dr. Philip Kotler, who is supposed to be the guru of the management. And I discussed with him on 20th August that how the change is going to happen and how the digitalization, what again Madam Aisha was talking, the skills requirements. Yes. So now I will turn the things that how skills can add lot of strength in a pharmacy graduate. So I'm only talking about the opportunities, because I don't want to tell you that there are difficulties. No difficulty. It's only an opportunity, and everybody is capable enough. Everybody is having a good IQ. Everybody wants to make their career. So let us only explore the opportunities which is there in front of you. And that's what the marketing guru of the entire world, Dr. Philip Kotler, has said when we are discussing for 1 hour together on an Zoom meeting. So digital marketing. So when this is the skill which you have to adopt, otherwise we will be obsolete. Even any person who is dealing with pharmaceutical, right, and then science, he or she has to be there. Now, this is a beautiful nuance I like to highlight it. How to achieve successful digital transformation. This is a skill which you have to inculcate. You can see from my left-hand side, there are 5 things are there: create vision, market analysis, experience, self-assessment, infrastructure. On the other side, it is a people, process, analysis, technology, and roadmap. Before COVID, the vision was created by the people. But after COVID, which is the vision which is focused on the experience, long-term goals, and short-term objective, now it has gone to the roadmap. You can see the first part has gone to the 5th down one, because you have to make a roadmap, which is very important. The digital transformation is going to help you to make a roadmap. Market analysis was directly driven with the process. But now the skill which you have to ensure, inculcate, you have to have the analysis of the market to prepare a relevant strategy if you are in the marketing. But if you are not in the marketing, if you are in the different part, then again you have to analyze the thing, because so many data are available. This again a skill has to be inculcated. Earlier, experience was directly related to analysis, but no, experience is now related to the process. What process you are taking? Experience is related to the people. So what type of the people are there? What experience they have? Because people give you the intellect, wisdom. So they are the people who can inculcate. Earlier it was related to the analysis. Then the self-assessment was directly related to the technology part. But now self-assessment is related to the process, because there is a process is there is a system is there. If you want to assess yourself, put yourself in that particular system, and then in the process, you'll be able to analyze where you are, what are the opportunities are there in front of you, and how you can build the things. Infrastructure was related to the roadmap. People they say, oh, I don't have the infrastructure, so how I can prepare the roadmap? Or I have infrastructure ready, but roadmap has to prepare. But now infrastructure has been taken care by the technology. So if you have a good technological knowledge, that means you are supporting the infrastructure which is required for the coming 10 years of the time. These are the skills which is very, very important. And as a pharmacy graduate or the M-Pharma, you must learn this thing, which is very important in any segment and every segment. Either you are there in the sales or the marketing, regulatory, government job, whatever it is, this is the real requirement is. Now, another part, AI, artificial intelligence. Today we talk about the artificial intelligence. This is another skill which has to be taken care. Everybody should be taking care, because artificial intelligence with the B Pharma graduate, with the M Pharma graduate, is going to help us to take the conductive, repetitive task. You have to manage the data, start working on this apart from learning the thing, analyzing the healthcare system. So when you are in the 3rd year of the B Pharmacy or the 4th year, you start seeing that how the system is moving. You start developing some apps, you start developing something new, because it is going to give you a lot of openness to understand the thing. Leveraging the advantage of natural language processing. This is another thing which I'm going to speak to you, because this is the basic requirement. 1 second, please. Natural language processing is a real requirement. A B Pharma or M Pharma person should start learning on this, because it is going to help you in the coming time. Making medical consultation process digital. You know that people, they don't want to visit still to the doctor if they are suffering with some acute diseases. So you have to ensure some of the digitalization system, so that you can help and support the pharmaceutical industry or the HCPs. HCPs means healthcare professionals. Maximizing the benefits of digital nurses, right? This is again a new system is coming up. What the digital nurses tells. Again, a B Pharma person with a great affinity to the artificial intelligence, he can prepare one of the system, or she can prepare the system where suppose I have to take the morning my pill, immediately that nurse, digital nurse, is going to remind me, oh, Dr. Rajput, 8 o'clock you have to take your medicine, 12 o'clock you have to go for this, right? And in the night you have to take this medicine, please remember. So the digital nurse is there, which keeps on reminding you. We are wearing the gadgets which are available there, which keeps on reminding us. So these are the requirements are there. Managing the medication, this is again the benefit of the digital nurses. Again, who can do? Again, the B Pharma guys can do. This is a part of the skill development, and this skill is highly needed now for the coming future. Machine learning. So B Pharma, M Pharma, M Tech and all, you have to have inculcation of the machine learning, right? Which is again very important. You know, from last 50 years, the research is happening. Like surrogacy is becoming a common thing, right? This is becoming common. 15 years before, it was a very sensational things. Today, the surrogacy is very common. Now in the US, not in the US, in some of the countries, I'm just forgetting, Iran or somewhere like that, they have developed a complete surrogacy system where a person can have his or her child there without keeping the in the womb of any of the lady. This is a new thing is coming up. How it is happening? It is due to the machine learning, the process and the system. Second point I like to highlight, natural language processing. Suppose if I am sitting in Ahmedabad, I speak Gujarati, and you are sitting in Bangalore, you speak Kannada, or you are sitting in Andhra, you speak Telugu, right? So, and I don't understand English, I don't understand Hindi or the vernacular language. So a person from the B Pharma or M Pharma, he or she can start working on NLP. So the person who is an illiterate person, who is coming from the village, that entire medication can be translated to him or her through the language which he or she prefers. This is a natural language processing system is there, and that's why the things are changing up. When the patient goes to the doctors, right, they can understand the entire way through their vernacular language, because doctor cannot keep on telling you in the various language. With the NLP, a doctor will put the machine in your ear. You can understand the entire thing which is coming up, like the way we dub the movies. The movie is available in the southern language, but it has been dubbed in a different language. Same way it is going to happen here, which is a basic requirement of the pharmacy. So how it is going to help, which is very important, I like to highlight it here. The natural language processing can bridge up the gap between the complex medical terms and patient understanding of their health. It also changed the application of the machine learning in the healthcare. It also provides a better provision to evaluate and improve the career quality. And it also having the right tools to treat the patient with the complex issue. Suppose I don't understand. So with this NLP, the person who has done B Pharma, M Pharma with NLP, he can be a great boon to the entire area, who can make a difference. I was talking about again the skill requirement. So AR, VR and XR is becoming a real choice. A person having the VR, having the B Pharma or M Pharma, you must be thinking that how you will be able to take the help of the virtual reality, right? Role in AR in pharmaceutical industry, I like to highlight here that the multiple role is there. Because why? You are a pharmacist, your qualification is B Pharma. Then what next? What next, which is very important. So pharma product demonstration can be done, SCP education can be taken care, patient education and engagement can be taken care by you, assisting the doctors during the OT part, that how the things are working, enhancing the medical training methods can be taken care by the B Pharmacy graduate, by the M Pharmacy graduate. Because today, the pharmaceutical company, they are taking more of the M Pharma, M Tech people instead of hiring the doctors with the MBA. Because M Pharma and M Tech people, they can tell the medicines in a much better way to even to the doctors as well. So that is your strength. Improvement in existing education program, you can add a lot of value in this. When you come to the manufacturing part, you can enhance the productivity of the pharma manufacturing. Today we are talking about the Pharma 4.0. Again, which is the basic base? It is the pharmacy people. For the research, for drug discovery scientist, right? So if you are a scientist, you are a research scholar, you can make the things happen and the pre-production research. You can be a part of the supply chain, right? Because you understand that, and you can ensure the equipment repair because you know that you are there in the segment where the things are happening, where the medicines are getting manufactured. So with the learning with the AR and additional knowledge with the AR, you can guide your team. You can be a part of stock replenishment. You can be always taking care of the maintenance part also as well, because a qualified person is always liked, respected, and his or her attributes can make a difference. AR for the drug discovery. Again, who has discovered a drug? Did a doctor discover a drug? No. Doctor never discovered a drug. With the AR, the production process can be sped up with the use of data visualization capacity. That's why I was talking about the data analytics. I showed you about that point when I'm talking about the various segmentation for a pharmacy graduate. Data visualization can be taken care, and with the help of the artificial augmented reality and working in the R&D and the production, you can make a difference. You can provide the cost effective to the point product which is basically required for the today's world. Then the virtual reality is another part which is very, very important, because virtual reality for operational assistant and lab training, again, a B Pharma people are required. Diagnostic and the planning, because a lot of the diagnostic tools are coming up, and basic knowledge is going to add a lot of work. Medical training and XR for the pharma manufacturing research. I would also like to highlight, before I should close my talk, that we have to gear up. Why we have to gear up? Because pharmacists, pharma people, B Pharma, M Pharma will be hired very soon by the giants, because the giants are coming up. The Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they are already there. They are able to see big lights of hope in the coming time, especially research discovery, clinical development, manufacturing, supply chain, launch in the commercial, monitoring health records. Today, our health systems or whatever we are doing, it is there with Google. Whatever we do, it is there with Google, and Google is going to utilize in a much bigger way and a much better way. So who will be the basic fulcrum of this? It is the B Pharma graduate or M Pharma postgraduate will be taking care, because you are the knowledgeable guy. And this is again an opportunity. So again, there is no hurdles. It's only opportunity, opportunity, and opportunity. And with the skills which has to be added, which makes a difference. So once liberated to its full potential and create wonders, believe you me, listen my words, 2025, you will find that these giants are going to rule the roost in the coming time, and they require the pharmacy graduates, pharmacy postgraduates. So change is calling, my dear friend. Now the change is calling. Today this seminar is all, we're talking about the change. So be ready for that. The change is calling, right? Either you accept it or either you decline it. And today you all have accepted this change because you want to build the future. And I always say achievers never expose themselves, but the achievement expose them, right? So be an achiever, start achieving the thing, start learning little more only while doing the B Pharma or M Pharma, start learning the AI part, AR part, VR part, sink in that, which is very important. And the old fashion was there, do or die. But now the change has happened. Do it before you die is the new one. So you have to do it because the world requires you. The take-home message for the future, ample scope in various segments to build a career. I told you the opportunity, because I never see there is a hurdle. I have never seen in my life there is a hurdle. I always see the opportunities. People reincarnation through AI and use of chatbots, which is again very important. Reincarnation is again a real requirement. You will find by 2030, the lot of things will be there through the AI, and we require the B Pharma and M Pharma people. I spoke to you about the AR, VR, and extended reality. Biometric neuroscience and the gene editing is again required. Again, the basic fulcrum is B Pharma, M Pharma, M Tech. IoT technologies in the healthcare system is coming up. So that is another important thing. Quantum computing, the new era to tackle healthcare problems and reduce the cost. This is again a great opportunities are there, which is going to help us. And today we are talking on that, because on the basis of the quantum computing, we can analyze and we can rest assure about the things. Today, cancer is supposed to be a deadly disease. By 2030, the way the new therapies is coming up, the genomes are coming up, right? And the cancer will be only a chronic disease, not a dreaded disease. Advanced genome sequence technology, liquid biopsy for early detection, that is always started happening, in multiple areas. It has started happening. You can find it out. You can make your entire thing that yes, how you behave, how your body behaves, what are the different things are going to happen. So again, the people who are required is a B pharmacy. So thank you so much, and thank you with lot of special gratitude to Honorable Chancellor Sir, Dr. B. Ramesh Sir, Dr. Aisha. Very well, we have spoken about it, APR and the management of Yenepoya College. Thank you so much. I think this is the slide which I said about it, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. It was a wonderful presentation, and the way you expressed like multiple career options for the pharmacist, it will be really helpful for the students in the pharmaceutical industry, not only students who are coping to build up their career in pharmaceutical industry. It will be more helpful for them, sir. So here we are having few queries from our students and sir. So like one of our attendee, Fatima Nishana, has a query regarding what are career options for D Farm.
D Farm, again the same career option. Let me tell you about it, because when I was discussing with the people of the D Farm or B Farm, same options are there. There is no change in that. D Farmer is this. You see, when we talk about the pharmaceutical industry part, the knowledge part, see, knowledge is there, but how you are ensuring and making the things, it is making a difference. So if you change with the B Pharma, M Pharma, and D Pharma, it is the same step is there. But the thing is, you are little more knowledgeable about the things. You can make the options. You can be a part of the scientist. You can be a part of the research orientation, because you are the people who are sitting in the laboratory. You are the people who are going to develop the science. You are the people who are going to develop the new drugs, which is very important. So start thinking on this, that are you going to become a scientist or a researcher scholar? Are you going to have a drug discovery? What you want to do it? Start building the dreams and start working for that.
And thank you for answering that question, sir. And we are having one more question from Mohammed Sahil. His question is how to improve skill.
Skill is like a thing. It is like how you brush your teeth, right? In the morning, when you get up in the morning and you brush your teeth, otherwise your mouth starts stinking, right? So you have to adopt the thing. The skill is nothing like that. It cannot be given, because we are not a battery and we cannot put the charger in that. I told you about these things. You have to learn yourself. You have to have the inclination towards. Suppose if I want to learn something which is related to the digital marketing, so Bhargavi cannot teach me unless until I have the inclination for that. Right. So you have to talk, you have to be a learner, you have to be a student about it, and you have to sharpen the things. See, when we take the pencil, when we are a small child, what we do it, we sharpen the pencil, then only we write. Correct or not, Bhargavi?
Yes,
right?
sir,
And
exactly.
when the lead gets over, again we sharpen it and again we write. So this is the way, this is the human tendency. You have to keep sharpening yourself. What is your foray? What you want to become in your life? If you want to be a scientist, then start working, start thinking in that way. You cannot start seeing the multiple movies and think that, oh my God, I'm going to become a scientist. It cannot happen. You have to learn more and more about it, and you have to understand. You talk to the people who are the scientist people. Go and take the podcast. Let me tell you, the new thing is, the new era is taking the podcast of the seniors, because with the podcast, you can understand their journey. You can understand their hurdles. You can understand the opportunities. And today, in many of the colleges, the students, they are doing the podcasting with so many of the eminent personalities, and they are learning about it.
Thank you, sir. I request if you have attendees are having any queries, they can post their queries in the chat box. So sir will be answering to your queries. Yes, sir, we are having two more questions here. How many job this course is having?
Sorry, once again, please.
This question was posted by Minarul. How many job this course? I hope what are the job opportunities or the course this is having? I hope this might be his point of view.
So I tell you, because this is the slide which I'm sure he would have seen about it, right? There are total 12 various options which I showed you in the government segment, in the laboratory segment, in the drug discovery segment, in the sales and the marketing segment. It depends upon which way you want to make your career. If you are an outbound person, you can be a part of the sales and marketing. You can become a drug inspector, right? If you are an inbound person, you want to be in the laboratory, in the thing, then you can make your career in that way. So this, you have to choose it. But the opportunities are very, very high. And with the digitalization, the opportunities are enormous. And one has to adopt the digitalization. Without that, you cannot be a part and parcel of this beautiful industry.
So here is one more interesting question. Actually, this question posed to you by Ayesha. Sir, what do you like best about being a pharmacist?
I like to be a best because I have headed multiple divisions, multiple people, multiple products I have launched. So because when you understand the drug discovery, the drug about the drug, and when you talk to the doctors, when you understand the marketing, when you understand all these things, you feel that yes, you are able to serve the humanity with the right product. You are able to tell, you are able to discuss with the doctor which is more qualified than you, because they spend 10 years of their time in the medical college. We spend only 4 years or 6 years of the time, not more than that. But when you go and talk to them, when you talk something new about it, you feel very elated, because your drugs are being prescribed by the doctor which has been taken care to elevate the human suffering. This is the best part which I personally feel, that yes, God has given me opportunity. Today I'm able to serve with the people, with the right drug, with the right place, with the right position, and to the right customers.
Yes, sir. I hope she got her answer. And one more question is, can a M-Pharm student or a research field student can join after completing his D-Pharm?
Yes, 100%. Why not? See, one thing is, Bhargavi, education is always a boon.
Yes, sir.
The more you are educated, your horizons is much bigger and brighter. And any person, because since you are joining in the industry which is basically taking care for human and the human genetics, it is always respected. A more educated person will be able to add the value, because you read a lot, you understand a lot, you can guide other people in a much better way and a bigger way.
Yes, sir. One more question to our attendee. Do pharmacists have opportunities in abroad?
1000%. Who said no? In any hospital, in any place, without the pharmacist, you cannot run. That is a basic requirement. You have to have the opportunity. You have. That's why I've shown you that don't go only for the B Pharma. Please do M Pharma, right? Which is very important, because see, B Pharma is like a simply BSc, frankly speaking, right? And a BSc graduate, what the person will do. But if you are a postgraduate, right, you know that you are one step ahead about it. You can talk something more about it. You know much more thing deeper about it. So the people, suppose Bhargavi, you are an entrepreneur and I am simply a B Pharma, and somebody is there next to M Pharma, to whom you are going to select in abroad? Tell me.
Obviously, it's going to be M-Pharm.
M-Pharma, right? And there are lot of opportunities are there. So the student who are listening, understanding, please study, please ensure it, and you can make a world of a difference in the abroad market also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And one more question: how to preserve our career from MBA people? Because these days I am seeing the most of the part in marketing is overlapped by MBA.
MBA is required. It is not overlapping. It is an essential requirement, right? Because MBA, what is that? This is a marketing part is there, because when we take an MBA, they understand that how the business is going to be taken care. So you have the knowledge and you have the business both. So you have the equivalency of two things together. It is a 1 + 1 makes 11. And that is the reason, if you are, that's why I said B Pharma and MBA. If you have the blend of this, you can make your career towards the marketing side very well. and then you can become an entrepreneur also. And I've given you the example of all the entrepreneurs of the Indian pharmaceutical industry. They all are basically a BSc. Let me tell you, at that time, B Pharma was not so much there. At that time, it was only D Pharma, diploma in pharmacy, right? And after that, they did all MBA, they did B Pharm, all these things they have done it. So there's a lot of opportunities are there. Don't feel that MBA is going to cut it. MBA is going to add it.
And one more question is, does D Pharm students have more career opportunities like B Pharm?
No, D Pharma, see, D Pharma is not having so much of the career opportunities. But if you have a better skills, you can overtake anybody.
Yes, sir. And yes, sir, that's all about our question, sir. And one final question is, I have interest in completing my M.Pharm, but due to my financial family problems, I'm unable to do. So now what should I prefer doing, job or manage somehow to complete my master's?
So there are two ways are there. You can go to the college, you can talk to the to your VC, you can talk to your HOD, and if they are able to help you and support you in that way, right, so they can do it. Otherwise, if you have some amount of the money with you because you have to take care for the family and yourself, right, you take a break and again you can restart it, because I can see that you have the inclination towards learning, and learning cannot be stopped till the last breath is. Right. So have some money with you and learn. Nobody is going to stop you, because if you are a good person, you are a learning person, everybody will love to have you.
Yes, thank you, sir. It was a very interactive session that we happened today with you. And as you told, life is not all about hurdles. If we have the talent to turn hurdles into opportunities, every hurdle will be an opportunity for us to improve ourselves in every day.
Thank you. Thank you. That's why I always tell to the youngster, because now I like to give one of the small anecdotes of mine. Bhargavi, if you have 1 minute time, can I?
Sure, sir, you can.
So I will request all the youngsters, see, opportunities are galore. A lot of opportunities are there. Never feel that you are not getting the opportunity. The only thing is you have to see from out of the box, right? You can see that God has given you a great mind, but you have to set your mind. So the mindset has to be changed, which is very important. And if the mindset will change in terms of the positive thinking, and in terms of your strength, in terms of your knowledge, in terms of building yourself, you can do the wonders in this wonderful world. And India is one of the example where the people from the paper boy, right? I'm talking about the APJ Abdul Kalam Sahab, right? Which is from a very, very small family, right? I'm talking about Mr. Sundar Pichai, which is again from a very small family, humble family. Today they are ruling the roost. So please have this opportunity, think positive, work for that, and have the dream, and don't stop yourself. Keep doing the hard working, which is very important. Keep learning, because learning is going to add, and nobody can steal your learning, nobody can steal your knowledge, which is very important. Last but not the least, never react on the situation, always respond on the situation, because in your life, if you will react, it will be negative. But if you start responding in a positive way, nobody can stop you. Even God is there to help you always, which I have seen in my life.
That's really great, sir. It was a good take-home message for all of us who are sitting here. So thank you very much, sir. We are very glad to have your presence here with us in our session.
Thank you, Bhargavi. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody to be a part of this wonderful seminar. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to welcome our next speaker, Mr. KVs Narayanan, trainer and pharma sales behavior coach, strategic advisor for pharma companies, worked in leading companies like Zydus Group, Olympic, etc., founder of Jedura Academy. Mr. KVs Narayanan is the founder of Jedura Academy. He has rich experience in sales, marketing by working for leading companies like Zydus, Olympic, and TTK. He was a strategic alliance partner for Olympic and Sarabhai Piramal. Passionate in training and to transform sales professionals, founded Jedura Academy in 2013. He was a certified behavior analyst and also a gold medalist in memory techniques. undergone various trainings in transaction analysis and NLP. Trained for so far 8,000 plus professionals across the country in pharma, automobiles, IT, construction engineering, publishing, tires, hospitals, etc. He has delivered marketing programs in neighboring countries like Bangladesh. He was a panelist and speaker in the Management Association. Sir, now I would like to request you to start sharing your screen and go ahead with your presentation.
So thank you, Bhargavi. And before that, I'm really overpowered with Mr. Rajput, Pramod Kumar, Rajput sir, energized. So really, I learned a lot in that. Can you, before that, give an option to open my video?
Sorry, sir?
Video, I'm not able to open. Give me right.
Just a minute, sir. I will request my technical team to help you.
Just 1 minute. Let me open the video. And really energizing session. I learned a lot. I think that I'm also excited today to meet you all.
By that time, Mr. Narayan, very, very good afternoon to you.
A very good afternoon, sir. Really great to be with you.
I have worked, this is my 40th year I have completed with Cadila. So I was a part of Zydus also until 1995.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was 1995 to 2005. So when you joined, sir? When
I joined in 1988, actually. I launched a division Alidac.
So then we must be knowing each other. I was the area manager at Agra. You're muted. Yeah. I can see. Correct. You are muted. You are muted, Mr. Narayan. You are muted.
Sir, KVS Narayan, sir, kindly unmute your mic.
Yes,
sir.
please.
Yeah.
So
you are with which headquarter you are?
I was in Madurai.
Madurai. Okay.
1988, I launched Alidac. In 93, I was All India #1 area manager.
Very nice.
But Olympic and Jedura Academy started.
Fantastic. Very nice. Nice to meet you here. We are old Cadilians, right? Because
yes.
It's very, very happy to meet the old Cadilians, and it's a great honor.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
I'm privileged to be shared along with Mr. Rajput today, and a lot of information pouring. I'm sure that you all, I think all the students here, 161 participants here, energized, including me. I'm also a participant, actually enjoying. I was taking notes, a lot of notes when he was speaking. It's a great intervention. That's great. So I think all of the people here, being a pharmacist, I think you can stand there and pat back yourself, because as Mr. Rajput said rightly, without pharmacists, there is no world. Especially during the COVID, it's proved that it's one of the noble professions. It's not only a doctor. The power of the pharmacists increased during the COVID time, because they played a vital role, naturally in a very tough situations. And we can say it's a noble profession. That every role has got some uniqueness. Can you tell that exactly what is the uniqueness here? And before that, Dr. Aisha also set the tone nicely, that stating that the students here make it as a competitive pharmacist. So that's the whole thing, is really the points what shared by Mr. Rajput is really make you a competitive pharmacist. A lot of informations I'm sure that to pick up. The uniqueness, actually, I'm not just asking, imagine that suppose someone go inside the mall, how they feel. They go with a lot of happiness, am I right, to buy something. They come out of the mall also, they feel very happy. What about a person enters into a medical shop? They go with the same kind of energy, enthusiasm? No, absolutely no. They go with a lot of pain. The patient enter into the pharmacy with a lot of pain, and there are chances that the patient can come with a lot of satisfaction from the chemist. You know why? Actually, the research says that Indian doctors spend with the patient only for 2 minutes. Average 2 minutes they spend with the patient. But the doctors spend only 2 minutes. They have only that much time, and the patient have a lot of queries about regarding drug adherence, how to take the drugs, how to follow up. So many things they have that. apart from this empathy, there is actually so many things are there. So as a pharmacist, the uniqueness, I can say that exactly the prescription can add some feeling to the patient's feeling. How do you feel that a prescription plus patient's feeling you add, that creates a customer experience? I'm sure that Dr. Rajput also agree that today what is actually today's trend in Indian pharmaceutical industry is creating patient experience. The creating patient experience, the pharmacist plays a vital role. Do you agree? So it's a uniqueness. No one can add kind of value to patient experience, because a doctor, they meet and they come with a lot of diagnosing, then a lot of waiting in the hospitals. They come out to enter into the medical shop with a lot of pain after waiting. And there actually only 60% of the patients follow the prescriptions, 40% they miss the prescriptions. So don't you feel there is so much a vital role the pharmacist plays today? And it's not, that's why I said it's a noble profession, I can say that. It's a noble profession. So you have to feel really pat back to be a DPharm students here, a lot of students. Really, that's one thing I want to start that exactly. So I feel that we can have some kind of a chat actually, so that I feel that we interact, so I can open my PPT. How about that people can chat, so it'd be better. So let me open my, share my screen. Are we able to see my screen?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yes, okay. So, Mr. Dr. Rajput touched everything about the opportunities, trends, a lot of things, everything is told. So I want to touch once again, re-emphasize on that. So maybe I want to talk to you about that exactly, the pharma industry, that aspirations of the pharmacist. So you have a lot of aspirations now. After the completing college, what are the aspirations you have? And industry scope in next 8 years. See, we actually, Mr. Rajput, actually, Dr. Rajput started 40 years before. I started 30 years before. We didn't have that kind of opportunity. Actually, pharma industry was actually not growing that much. But now, it is actually, the trend is actually expected kind of the $60 billion by 2024 to $130 billion. In 8 years. Next 8 years is going to be a very rapid change is expected. The changing trends, and you are going to take the career in that kind of a change, I'm sure. So definitely that we need to talk about that exactly, the scope of the industry itself and the scope of your role and the changing trends. These things we can discuss mainly that. And I want to share some quiz show. I think that you can chat box, you can really, you can all chat. I think we can raise some questions, like very simple thing, it's some 7-8 slides to get you engaged. So answers you can chat in the chat box. Okay, right? Fine. It's okay for you. So career choice is yours, true or false? Come on, chat. I think 160 audience there. Anyone? What's actually that? What do you feel that? Raise hands. Come on, you actually chat. You can chat. Let me see the chat. It's a true or false. Say that in chat is a true or false. Career choice is yours. It's not somebody is forcing you, or your choice career. So good. People are participating. True or false? Let us see that exactly. What is the career choices? Yes, career choice is yours. You can prefer whatever the career, as Dr. Rajput said, there is so many careers are there, right? From the production, or in terms of government, always in terms of independent entrepreneur, so many things are there. So great. We can chat whatever answers you can chat in that. Next question is, Indian pharma industry is expected to expand $130 billion in 2030. Is true or false? Yes, come on, chat. Is it true or false? Just put, it's a true means chat, type T, true. If a false means type false. Come on. Indian pharma industry is expected to expand to 100. Right now, in 2024, we can say $65 billion is going to double. That's what McKinsey report says. There is economic report says it. Right? True or false? Good, great. Come on. Good. Really appreciate your engagement. Fine. Super, excellent. So, yes, once again, it's true. Indian pharma industry will expand to $130 billion US domestic market itself. So that is true. So what are the underexplored carriers exactly? There are what are underexplored. There are medical writing, medical communication, regulatory affairs, digital health, nuclear pharmacy, independent pharmacy. What do you feel that they're underexplored? Underexplored means there is scope is there, but still it will grow in future, not right now. So what are the underexplored? Let us find out where the opportunity lies. Chat. Come on. Yes, come on, chat. Yes, great. Chat, what do you feel that exactly? 8 participants. Come on, raise your hand. Come on. Chat in the box. So what is the answer for this? Okay, chat disables. Yes. True. D. People say C and D. Let us see that exactly. What is it? Okay, it's a digital health and nuclear pharmacy there. So even expected that by 2035, it's a Bill Gates says, not me. He says by 2035, digital health will overtake a domestic prescription market. That's what he says it. So many times 100. So digital health is one of the area. So greater aspirations involve greater obstacles to conquer. If you have more aspirations, greater aspiration, naturally more obstacles you have to conquer. Obstacles are there. It's a true or false. True or false. More higher aspirations is, people say true, is true or false. So greater aspirations always that involves great obstacles. Obstacles always good. Obstacles, when you overcome the obstacles, you can conquer. Am I right? Obstacles are good. When obstacles are there, don't get upset. Always conquer. That's one thing. Right. Yes, true. Great. So risk and opportunity are inherent in entrepreneurship. Suppose you want to open an independent pharmacy. So there are risks involved and also opportunity is inherent. Naturally, when you take risk, is it true or false? No, there is no risk. Only opportunity is there. No, only risk is there is no opportunity. No, both are interchangeable. So what's your answer? True or false? True or false? Let us see that. What's it? People say true. Yes. So people say risk and opportunity inherent in entrepreneurship. Yes, great. So risk and opportunity is great in entrepreneurship. Okay. Can we match the following right now? As Dr. Rajput was talking about so much of categories of jobs available. Match the following. Government job means what? So government job is what? Government job, it is innovation, is more earnings, safe, secure, respect, profit, and risk. What is that? Exactly match. Safe and secure. Good. Somebody said safe and secure. Fine. Yes. Let us see. Government job is safe and secure. That's why people prefer government job, saying that it's a safe and secure. If I get a ESI pharmacist or railways pharmacist, government, a lot of drug inspector, so many things are there. It's a very safe job. It's a long term. People feel that. But same time, whenever they feel like that kind of thing, there are a lot of people think like you. Naturally, the competitions and competitive exams you have to undergo. Am I right? The second thing is academics. Academics is what you match. Academics. So academics is what? Suppose you take kind of a lecture, assistant professor, kind of a career you're choosing. If not right now, I'm talking about after 2 years, 3 years to become a lecturer. So what is it? Yes, academics will get more of a respect. That's fine. So third is about marketing and sales. So marketing and sales, exactly what you get. What do you get? Let us understand. Marketing sales is innovation, more earnings, or profit and risk. What is it? If you enter into marketing and sales. So marketing job or product manager, or you're getting into a sales for a pharmaceutical company or devices selling, anywhere you get what you get more. Yes, please. Yes, chat. It's more earnings. More earning. Really you want earnings, you prefer marketing and sales. If you want respect, is academics. If you want to safe and secure, get into government jobs. Then what is that for entrepreneurs? It's a profit and risk. Entrepreneur will get both profits. They work for profits. It gets stabilized the time, but naturally they get more profits. So my preference is lab environment. If you lab environment, what you get is innovation. Innovations in drug delivery. You can become assistant, kind of a research. You can be assistant. So many areas you can work out, right? Am I right? So I think this will give you an idea about that exactly. Master following understanding absolutely what you want to prefer. It's actually a lot of career is a choice. There's a difference between a job and career. Job is only that I do a job, I paid for the job. But career is not like a job. Career is something different. Career is not only earnings, income, it is also learning more, a skill, you update yourself and grow yourself. That is a career. And you go step by step to the next level. That is career. But there are certain jobs you stuck up to the job, you never go. You get only salary. Month end I get a salary. Every first I'll get a salary. But you stuck up in a job. But there is a difference between job and career. So whether you have to choose a job or career. So think as you have to choose. Yes, initially that you have to choose a job, get it immediately, and then you build your career. That is the right way of approaching it, right? So trends are changing very fast, and career to advanced pharmacists must stay current. Is true or false? The trends are rapidly changing. It's not the trends today morning one trend, tomorrow is changing something different. You can say that pharmacy itself today it's not like 10 years before. You have a different kind of 7 types of pharmacists are there. There are pharmacists in the institutions, there are pharmacy independent, there are pharmacy in nursing homes, there are pharmacy in hospitals, online pharmacy, chain of pharmacy. It's been evolved in the recent past. Am I right? So door delivery. So because the patient want to sit comfortably in the home, they want diagnosing in the home, consultation of the physician at home, and also they want the prescription to be delivered at home. So these are the trends or change. And then what is a future trend? If you want to go the future trend, pharmacists have to update their knowledge then and there. So true or false? It's true, right? So now I want to share a small video already. Can you show the 1 minute video? Let me not 1 minute. I'll share a 5 seconds video, right? And I want your perspective on this.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
But how did you know?
Madam, as any horticulturist will tell.
Okay, this is only 5 seconds video I shown. Can you chat box or you can, what is your perspective? What is actually you understand about this? It's about what? It's about what? This 5 seconds video, what is your observation about it? It's about what? Whatever comes, there is no question of a right answer or wrong answer. So answer, just type it in the chat box. What do you observe exactly? What is about it? What are your observation? What is about it? You're not able to observe anything? It is about what? What is your perspective? So let me share once again this video. You can observe that you'll be wondered in this video is that what exactly is about it.
Tell you, one does not plant petunias until May is out. Take her away. Sorry, madam. It's just a matter of observation. The real question is, how observant were you?
And action.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Well, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
So now you're able to observe that exactly that there are 21 changes there in just not even 40-50 seconds video. You missed 21 things you missed. Am I right? We missed 21 things. The same thing that it's a perspective that we have some aspirations. We perceive that, oh, this is a job like that. We perceive that, okay, government job is like this. We perceive that this is like this. But the ground reality is different. We have to understand the challenges means understanding the ground reality is a challenge. The people who understand the ground reality, exactly that, okay, industry is like this. The industry expectation is different. When you understand the industry expectation, the ground reality, and right now, then the transition takes place when you compete from the college, when you go there and take a job, the kind of adaptability you take, you understand the expectations, and then you learn the new skill then and there. Am I right? So it is actually, we feel that, okay, I'm actually opening a medical shop, like actually pharmacy, I work for an hospital pharmacist, I do a data analytics, like that I can take a lot of jobs. And I feel that this job is like that. But when you go there, but there'll be different demands in different perspectives from the owners, from kind of HR, a lot of things, the expectations will be there. So we have to understand different expectations, the perspective of from the pharmacist. A doctor expects something from the pharmacist. The patient expects from the pharmacist different. And the salespeople expect from the pharmacist different. Wholesalers expect something from pharmacists different. If you understand in all different 360-degree understanding, that will make you something a different person. So that's kind of challenges you have to undergo. You have to learn it. Challenges always is good. Obstacles are good to learn and then to overcome, right? So this is a learning of this to understand the ground reality that exactly. So just you type in Google, say you type it, the richest pharmacist in the India. If you type the richest pharmacist in India, you will get one name. I'll tell you a story. He was just a small distributor. This is a small distributor. And when he want to have a distribution for a company, Ranbaxy. So he applied for the company for distribution. And while applying for the Ranbaxy distribution, that they denied because of it was a very small distributor. So he said no for him. But what happened after some time, the person was denied. He actually acquired the company Ranbaxy itself, none other than this Dilip Sanghvi. Today, Sun Pharma, number one company's CEO of the, this actually we have that Dilip Sanghvi is the richest pharmacist in India. So he started like this, story is like that. So what is it exactly today's trend if you understand and you're able to, from the trend you understand, you apply, understand the pain points, then you work on that, you're able to deliver a better results to patients. You want to be a best pharmacist, what you have to do? Who is your customer? Your customer is a patient, your customer is a doctor, your customer is, you're working for someone. Their expectation, you meet, exceed your expectations, you'll be a different pharmacist and the feeling you're able to create. Am I right? So that's the thing is that exactly that's the difference between there is a job and career. Today, you want to build a career. There is something how to build a career. Okay, I join in a job. I join in kind of hospital pharmacy. I'll actually start independent pharmacist. Okay, I join a government job. I actually become a data analyst, something assistant analysis, research. Wherever you join, there are chances are there for you to upskill, skill you to can develop. You are also asking that how to develop a skill. See, think is that what I'm telling you that the most important thing is networking. Are you doing network? Network in the sense that today there are platforms and social media. You can use the social media both for two reasons. One is for the purpose of entertainment, or you can use the same social media for kind of a networking. So there are platforms like you can say that LinkedIn, or there are professional platforms are there. There your industry people are there. So you can see that industry people, even see you can see today Dr. PK Rajput, you can see that they have got almost more than I think that 35,000, 40,000 followers are there. So what I'm saying as a student, right now you can connect with those kind of stalwarts in kind of a networking to start doing it. And they can, a lot of articles you can read, you can understand the trends. There are a lot of blogs are there, articles are there, what is the pharma industry upgradations are there, what is the drug deliveries, innovations. There's so many articles are coming there. Instead of actually using for entertainment the social media, as a students, you start networking, you can send a connection request to them, and you have a target like, okay, another 1 month I have to have 100 HR professionals. I won't have the business heads. You'll be able to connect it. I'm sure that over a period of time, you start reading the article, you give a like and comment, you're able to do it, you can develop a good network. Am I right? If you have a network, could help you for a job placement. It's not that straight away you send a resume. You pick two scenarios. One person is actually sending is a job profile. Another person is actually having a profile, also about networking in the social media. Yes, they'll already have connections, and you will have more weightage. Naturally, person who have more network. So networking is a start today. Over a period of time, you can develop a good network. That is the best way of building career. The third thing is about that. See, all the things become today free. So when, as I said rightly, you're completing your diploma in pharmacy or something, after you can do a lot of courses. A lot of courses are free courses are available. 3 months courses, 6 months courses, and marketing. So many courses are there. And definitely these courses are all free. And when you read a course and give a lot of certification, adds value to your profile. And that makes you a totally different person of life. Okay. So think is that what value you're going to add that makes a difference. So people need to have two things. One is about a short term. The short term instance, you have to get into a job, because you have to see two things. One is about external environment and internal. Internal in the sense, for studies, you have got to take in some kind of education loan, some EMI you have to pay, the family conditions, you have to get into a job. Am I right? Same thing, that external environment also, that you take care of that, the competitions in terms of understanding various things. There you do a lot of networking, understanding what trend is right now, where you have to do upskilling, where you can learn more. Like that, you all started doing so many things that. So today is that basically that it's everything can be understandable, that so learns the courses. That makes you a totally different person of you that. Am I right? So let me see that what is that exactly you can do it about the key takeaways, right? So long-term perspective, you can see that this difference between both the picture. So this is a short-term objective that is I complete my D form or B form, whatever maybe that, and I get into a job. Immediately I have to get into a job because there is a internal demand. I have some kind of financial kind of a commitments. I have to get a job. But after getting a job, the mistake what people do is they will not get adapted to the job. You have to get adaptation is very important. Understanding that your colleagues, because when you are independent, when you go to a job, you have to do a lot of work with the team. So team of the people, you have to work with them, understand their emotions and adapting, and then also joining in courses. These courses help you to upgrade yourself, and all those things you'll start doing it. And in meantime, you start doing this, you'll look at long-term perspective. It is long-term in the sense I'm saying 2030, India is going to be a pharma hub. It's going to be a pharma hub. So India is going to be a pharma hub. 2032, India is going to be the third largest economy. That's what a report says. That everything is fine. But what is in it for me as a pharmacist? Next 8 years, what is my plan? So my plan is that to have to reach, you should have the long-term goal in your mind, and you also have kind of a job immediately placement for short term. For that, what you have to do is you have to understand the ground reality. The ground reality is that I have to be more competitive person, not that just a pharmacist competing a certificate. I have to be more competitive. So competitive means what exactly I have to develop kind of a soft skills in terms of my communication, how can I improve, how I can have kind of empathy, so that the patient's flow increases to the pharmacy. How I can do entrepreneurial things. These are things I develop myself. And I started developing that kind of skills. You would be a competitive person, that what your customers want, right? The key takeaway is one thing is about that, understand the ground reality. The ground reality means that when you go for kind of jobs like applying for a government job and aspirations, yes, there are competition out there. When the competition is there, you have to undergo competitive exams, and you have to develop your kind of a skills, not only education, and also soft skills in that area. The second is industry trends are changing very fast. As he was talking about artificial intelligence, so many things are changing. The industry trends are changing, but where the pharmacists can play the role. Okay, technology is there. Technology, artificial intelligence are there. So many things are coming, but What is this gap in that is there is a kind of emotion is a gap. The mission is not possible to give, play a kind of emotional role, but pharmacists can play an emotional role. When a pharmacist can play an emotional role, a empathy to the patients, a connect to the patients, definitely that trend, that is what needed today. And you create a customer experience, the kind of a feeling, along with the prescriptions, a feeling to the prescriptions, and along with the advice to the patients that what kind of drug they have to take, what time to take, kind of advice that what they need, a professional outlook. There are two differences. There you can see a medical shop with a person without wearing a uniform, and also there is a pharmacy. Pharmacists wear with a white coat. That's not the differences there. Can you make a difference in your dress? Can you make a difference in terms of your communication? Can you make a difference in terms of your value addition to your patients, or in a job to your bosses, kind of analytical skills, so many areas. And third thing is about networking is a net worth. When you are working now, you have to do student itself to start networking targeted and send connection requests, improve your connections, not only have kind of a students community, but also understand, connect with the industry. Read some articles about the companies, pharma companies, read about sort of blogs are there, read it and develop all your kind of a skill area. These are three key takeaways I want to highlight to you all people. I'm sure that I really enjoyed that exactly. Thank you very much for the opportunity for Ramya madam, and also that Dr. Aisha for this, and the students, excellent students, and Dr. Rajput for giving a lot of inputs. My side, I want to tell this about exactly that how you can create a patient experience as a pharmacist, how you can have a kind of empathy, how you can and adapt to the when you go for industry or where to the boss's requirements, how you understand different perspectives and work on that. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. Over to Bhargavi. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It was very interactive session. And here are some questions from our students. We are having queries from the students, Shreya Krishna. So I'm allowing Shreya Krishna with your permission, sir, so that she can ask her questions. Shreya Sri Krishna, now you can unmute your mic and you can have your query with this, sir. Shreya Krishna, I hope you are there online.
Yeah, you muted actually.
Yes, you can unmute.
They are comfortable in chat. They can comfortable.
Yes, sir. Or else let's go with the other participants, sir. Dharmendra Singh Tomar. Dharmendra Singh, you can pose your question now.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, yeah.
Sir, please inform in pharma clinic.
What is the question?
Sorry, Dharmendra Singh, we didn't get with your question. Could you please repeat the same again?
Sir, please inform in pharma clinics detail. Pharma clinic.
Pharma clinics. Dr. Rajput can help him out to that.
Sure. So Dharmendra, your question is pharma clinic. So can you just tell me a little more about it, what you want to know? What do you mean by pharma clinic? Dharmendra?
Yes, sir. Pharma clinic.
Pharma clinic means आप क्या समझना चाहते हैं उसमें? Tell me ना. Pharma clinic means what is the actual thing is not coming up. आपका क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली निकल के नहीं आ रहा है.
सर, जैसे फार्मेसी करने के बाद भी फार्मा क्लिनिक ओपन करने का जो गवर्नमेंट ने जो बीच में डिसीजन लिया था, तो उसके बारे में.
ओके, सो उसके लिए क्या है कि यू हैव टू अप्लाई थ्रू द गवर्नमेंट, राइट? थ्रू द अप्लाई टू द गवर्नमेंट, बिकॉज वेयरएवर दीस फार्मा क्लिनिक्स आर देयर एंड यू आर टॉकिंग बेसिकली ऑन दिल्ली पार्ट, राइट? It is not there in other part there, right? Okay. And second thing is जहाँ पे जन औषधि वाला है, so they are also taking the same people like that. Okay. So there you have to apply through the government only, and they have the portal. You have to give these things. They will have your test, and then you, if you are qualified, 100% they are going to absorb you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, next question, please. I think most of the question raised along the Dr. Rajput answered already, I think.
So I hope Dharmendra Singh has got his answer. Now we are having a query from Afifa Zabir. So I'm allowing her to speak. Afifa Zabir, now you can unmute yourself and you can have your question. I repeat, Afifa Zabir, you can unmute your mic and you can start having your queries. I hope she's having some technical issues, sir. We are going with the another attendee, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, if you have any queries, you can unmute yourself and you can have your questions to the sir. I hope there might have been some technical issues, sir.
Yeah.
So here we are having a question in our chat box. In between technology, how your pharmacists can do more about it for people well-being?
People delivery. So that's what I said. No, so technology is useful in terms of understanding data, in terms of various aspects. So technology helpful in terms of machine learning, what you was talking, everything. The technology helpful. But what is it actually? There is a gap in technology. Is that whether this technology here is solve the real patient's problem? So the technology can help that. What is actually the expectations? Technology can give that how we can do it. Technology can tell that where the real customers available, the data, everything can give. But why the customer prefers the particular thing, technology is not possible to give. Only human can do it. Because why the customer behaves like it? Suppose say it's a doctor, why he behaves a certain prescription, why he prescribe particular preferring certain brand. So that only humans can interfere. So there is a difference in terms of pharmacists can play a role, because there actually you understand technology and psychology, both you combine together. So there you can be able to see a difference. So today that actually we can see the patients be connected to a door delivery, everything that that's the thing patient the expectation today. So the delivery can happen through the patient, but it's not that what you delivered, it is that how you delivered is important. So there pharmacists can play a role. Suppose you say that your prescription coming, you can pay a machine. I can tell you example where a chain of pharmacy was giving a 20% discount. Okay, I'm saying MedPlus is giving 20% discount, and next to 2-3 shops, another pharmacy is there, and that they don't give any discount. But here they have got all the technology, but they're giving 20% discount, but another person not giving discount. You know who sells more? We say that no, the person who got technology, who has got a chain of pharmacy, has got they're selling 20% discount. No, the shop which is not having that person is actually next person is able to sell more than this person, because he's creating an experience to the patient. He's got a patient connect. A pharmacist getting connected to the patient. So there, along with the technology, what is getting connection is very important to the patient today. The patient needs empathy. So empathy is what pharmacists can give a difference. So when a patient comes with a lot of pain to the pharmacy, that it's not that how quickly you respond, and also that you say a few words about the patient, that you can make a difference. And along with the technology, the kind of experience, the patient feeling, it's not what you deliver, how you deliver is important. I'm sure that answered your question.
I think very well said, Mr. Narayan, very well explained, right? And with the due permission, I'll just like to add one more thing, which I was just listening you. When he's talking about the pharmacist part and technology, you can make a difference. See, in the two ways. One is when you are a part of the clinical trial, right? So when you are studying the algorithms and when you are studying the data, right, the statistical data, then with the algorithms, you can have a differentiation in part, and then you can put with this technology that what are the things are working and what are the things are not working. Second thing is in the medical transcriptionist, right? So when you are a part of such group, then you understand that what age of the patient, what type of the disease the patient is suffering, how you are preparing the algorithm, then you will be able to help to the community or the doctors that yes, this is the condition of the patient. This is the patient is suffering with suppose diabetes, and the patient is also suffering with a cardiac ailment. The patient is also suffering with the renal ailment, and what are the drugs are sensitive, what are the drugs are not working on. So there, the role of the technology and the pharmacy put together helps it, because you are talking about the science part. What Mr. Narayanan said, that is again very important, because emotional touch is very important when you are going and purchasing a medicine and you are delivering things. But when you are a part of the science, then technology will take over, and you are going to ensure that technology will clear the data, which is very important, instead of taking time. So within one go, you can find it out. Suppose you have 100 patient data, that 10 patient, how patient are behaving, 20% how much they are behaving, remaining how they are behaving, and then you can come with the same thing. So that is the difference between both the things, which is both are very, very important.
So what's the next question, Bhargavi?
Yes, sir. Here is our next question. Do diploma in pharmacy graduates have opportunity in marketing and sales?
Definitely, definitely, yes. There are companies started preferring. I also prefer DPharm mainly, because do a diploma of pharmacy, they are more into practical, get into that. So mindset of Bachelor of Pharmacy is that they want to go into the factory side production. I interacted with certain college principals. They say that our students mainly the preference key 1, 2, 3 priority for them is different. DPharm, the preference is different. So it's companies started preferring. There's a lot of things have been companies also HR policies have changed. I think Dr. Rajput also agree with me that today, earlier days people are very, very strict in certain things. Now today we want people produce results. If a DPharm person comes and produce result, yes, naturally company prefers it. So it's the department only selling skills, and you able to pronounce the terminology, certain science. That's important. And your communication improve, very important. You are a good communicator, you know the terminology, and you can produce results. Yes, why not? That's why you develop a connections with the industry people there. You have to person, they can refuse. If you refuse, you once again go there. Repeat. So then finally the one day it takes, the policies are changed. Not like that. People want results. Industry want results. Yes, next questions. Here today in this group, more of a DPharm.
Yes, sir. Here is one more question, sir. Sir, I am from Nepal and I have completed my B.Pharm from Bangalore and M.Pharm in Cutics is running. My question is that what is the protocol to follow up to work as a pharmacist post with endorsement?
I think Dr. Rajput can give answer for that.
So what is the protocol? Again, you repeat the question. What is the protocol to?
Yes, sir. I repeat the entire question. Sir, I am from Nepal and
Correct.
I have completed my B.Pharm from Bangalore and M.Pharm in Cutics is running. My question is that what is the protocol to follow up to work as pharmacist post with endorsement?
So it is a very simple thing. Now you have done the B.Pharma, right? And you are doing the M.Pharmaceutics also. So you think about that, why you are working only for the pharmacist part. You think that you should become a part of some good pharmaceutical company and be in the clinical research, because you are one step ahead about it. Right. So start by, and Bangalore is such a wonderful place where there are good companies are there. Himalaya Drug is there in the Ayurvedic. You have AstraZeneca. You have Biocon. Biocon is basically on the genomes, on the science, right? Biotechnology. So go and apply there and make your career, because you are one step ahead about it. So in Nepal, you will not get. Nepal visa, Nepal pharmacy is there. There are only 10, 12 companies are there. There is no career, because they prepare the Me Too drugs. And all the drugs are coming from the different part of the world there. But in Bangalore, you don't leave the Bangalore, I personally feel, and pursue your career and join some company. AstraZeneca is there. It is a multinational company. Biocon is there. Go and join there. You will find a lot of opportunity for your growth.
Yes, sir. We are going with another question. Does AI intelligence affects our careers?
The question here and asked. The thing is, it may affect if you're not updating your trends. If you upgrade trends, it will not affect. If not, actually, you stop your learnings, everything will affect you. Everything will affect. As I said, no, AI is the external factor. You have to react. He was talking about reaction, sir. Final conclusion, Rajput was saying that. So naturally, people are worried about that.
Okay, I just want to add, Mr. Narayan, AI, if it had not been there in the COVID times, how we are getting the food from the Zomato, how we are getting the things from the Swiggy, you tell me, then we know na, that through artificial intelligence on that how much time the Zomato guy is going to come. Suppose if you go for the Ola and a car is coming after 15 minutes or 20 minutes of the time, then immediately you cancel the car. You go for the other car, which is coming in 6 minutes of time. Then you know which is the shortest route. This is all a part and parcel of the artificial intelligence only, na? This is becoming a part and parcel of the life. You cannot survive without AI now.
We are going with another question, sir. Sir, please describe the qualities you feel make a successful pharmacist.
Successful pharmacist. Yes. So before successful pharmacist, let us understand what are the expectations from the stakeholders. So main stakeholders today, industry itself going is a patient-centric. The patient-centric is important. So why the patient have to come repeatedly to one particular pharmacy? He is not shifting. He's become a loyal. The same patient. Patient is taking chronic medicine. See, there are today, we have to understand that successful pharmacists in the context where e-pharmacy is available, online pharmacy, they give discounts. Today, people who want to get chronic medicine, they're going for online pharmacy. Slowly, every day, what happens? No, even China pharmacy, they bulk in one part. But thing is that, but still in certain area, I observe the independent pharmacists are doing well, where they are getting connected with the patient. Because they're not only along the prescription, they give the patient advocacy, because how to take a medicine. I've seen a lot of prescriptions. Also studies says that a prescription had to be in certain format. Format in the sense, the diagnosing have to be mentioned in the prescription. Yeah, right? Right from the, what is the BP, blood sugar, everything have to mention. But 60% of prescription only is in the proper format. 30-40% is not in a proper format prescription itself. So a patient, when attending a prescription, quick response is what a patient expects, a quick response. How fast? The quick response, number one. Number two is about the dress code. What I'm saying that very few people, not even only hardly 2% people have the dress code, the pharmacist, because the dress always gives kind of feeling that is a extension of the doctor. So doctor is writing a prescription, is extension of that prescription. And the third thing is about not substituting the drug. So doctors are preferring a brand for certain reasons. He actually preferring certain brand and the chemist substitute the prescription naturally that today patient awareness is very high. They before coming to they're asking the Google, Dr. Google, and with a lot of awareness they're coming that they got brand comparison. Even the doctors also, they're actually asking questions, a lot of questions. So it is actually depend upon that we would understand the patient awareness is very high. The patient power is increased. Doctor is also not interested in kind of a substitutions, and they also doctor prefer kind of a white coat or the kind of your appearance and advocacy how to take the medicine. Many pantoprazole, I see that even PPA doctors don't write about exactly what time to take. But exactly, I understand definitely since he's a PPA master, Dr. Rajput, definitely that certain PPA have to take before dinner, somewhere 7 p.m. I think. So you as a pharmacist, you tell that you take the tie at this time for better results, impact. Along with this, don't take milk when you take this medicine. So you are adding value to the patient. You are, we include another pharmacy, the guy is not telling anything. He just actually mechanically is taking some medicine giving. But you actually giving kind of advocacy, advising the patients how to take the medicine. So all these things you make a successful pharmacist, I'm sure that. Anything you would like to highlight, Mr.
Hey, fine. What you said, correct.
Thank you, sir. We are going with another question. What is the most challenging aspect of pharmacy?
Challenging aspect of pharmacists today in context, exactly one thing is that the changing trend. The patient actually want to sit in the home. They want everything delivery at their home. You know, the floating prescriptions today, 30% sale has dropped after the COVID. 30% drop. Because Earlier, they get prescription from different doctors. Now, what happened that a few patients actually buying from the online pharmacy, the chronic medicines. And some of the pharmacies changed it to attached pharmacy, doctor next by chemist. So floating chemists got affected in terms of kind of a prescription flow. So naturally, door delivery is one thing is a patient expect, and you have 1,000 patients along with the data bank, and they're able to cater the 1,000 patients in a month. And they're able not only selling only to this, they should have some kind of OTC medicine to how to sell, to sustain the kind of a pharmacy, you need to understand. And also FMCG product, where got high profit. There are so many SKU. So which SKU is giving profit, everything analytical, you have to use it. So analysis in that area. So when you become into the pharmacist, that the role is different. But studying academic is different medicines. When you get into the business, that is different. That is different in the sense, the ground reality, which is giving certain gives profit, injectables profit is higher. Sometimes in hospitals where the profit margin is very high, generic will give more medicine. Generic you can give it for OTC, people do it. So there are so many aspects, the challenges are there in terms of what you call today patient expectations is very high. They want quick response. They don't want to wait. They want everything in the home. And also that they want discounts. So doctor part is exactly is that doctor part is also you have to manage because doctors are highly qualified. So naturally that connections, emotion important. Third thing is about medical representatives or managers who are coming and meeting the pharmacists. So naturally that with them, so exactly like a negotiation power. Because sometimes negotiate, you get thing that is also you have to develop, and that there are a lot of challenges are there naturally. But even you stock a medicine today, not like earlier, any one molecule, only 2 brands to keep it. But today, sitagliptin price reduce, 100 companies launch within 2-3 days. That is a trend today. So in branded generic market, people come and ask you to keep, you have to keep inventory for so many products. So we have to manage 1 or 2. So there are so many challenges there in future. So naturally, you have to not only in a medicine, you have to be a soft skills. Soft skills sense negotiation, soft skills sense understanding emotions, soft skills in the sense understanding the kind of patient's perspective. Put patient at the center. Yes, Bhargavi. Yes.
Sir, I hope this is our last question in this session today. Do diploma in
lunch is
pharmacy
nearing,
have...
no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's about 1:30. The last question for this day. Do diploma in pharmacy have any scope in pharmacovigilance?
Pharmacovigilance. Dr. Rajput had to tell us.
No. Diploma in pharmacy, no. You have to upgrade yourself. It is very, very important. Right? Okay, Bhargavi, you have to upgrade your diploma in pharmacy will not. It is the only one very, very. It is like if I want to do PhD, right? I have to do my post graduation. Then only. Directly from doing my graduation, I cannot jump on the PhD.
Yes, sir. So I hope we are done with this session today. And sorry, sir, one more last question. I completed my D Pharma and I'm interested in PCD and third-party manufacturing business. Please inform in third-party manufacturing and PCD. Why D Pharma completed person in third-party manufacturing business?
What is the last line? Why?
Why D Pharma completed person in third-party manufacturing business? I hope her point of view is how a D Pharma completed person can contribute in third-party manufacturing business.
Yes, they contribute. Why not?
Okay, Dharmender, you can unmute yourself and you can have question directly to the sir.
Dharmendra has already asked the question, na? It was the first question about him. Dharmendra Singh Tomar. So his hand is still up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
सर मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ जैसे डी फार्मा कंप्लीटेड है तो वो पर्सन का थर्ड पार्टी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में बिजनेस सर्वाइव कर सकता है क्या?
कर सकता है, क्यों नहीं कर सकता है? 100% कर सकता है.
उसके लिए ऐसा कोई पर्टिकुलर क्राइटेरिया रहता है कि जैसे बी फार्मा, डी फार्मा या
No, nothing like that. Suppose there are the entrepreneurs are there who hire the B Pharma, who hire the people and all. You have that D Pharma, you can hire the people and you can start the things. MSME में शुरुआत कर सकते हो. You can start the MSME. Under the MSME, you start manufacturing the drug, you start manufacturing the tonics, tablets, painkillers, right? And then you can gradually start the thing. It doesn't mean that you have to have the highest level of the pharmacy knowledge and then you can do the things. No. The people, let me tell you, the people, see, during the time of the COVID, people are sending the sanitizer, people are sending all these things. They are not even the educated people, they were doing the things. They're mixing the things through knowing somebody and they're doing it. But you are a qualified person. You can make a lot of difference.
Yes, sir.
So do it. If it is there in your mind, don't stop. Go all out. Start with 1 or 2 room companies and start doing the basic things. And gradually that 1 or 2 room will become a big giant.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I hope we are done with the question and answer sessions from our attendees. It was really a fruitful session we had both of you today.
We also enjoyed. I'm sure that to be one thing with Dr. Rajput is here and the audience are really engaging.
Yes.
And Dr.
Yes,
Bhargavi is really coordinating well. Fine.
Thank you.
Great.
And I met our old Cadillac colleague after such a long time. So I'm very happy.
Long time. Yeah. So thank you for actually getting opportunity to meet Dr. Rajput here.
Same here.
Glad to have your presence, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We are putting it off, right? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Narayan. Right. We'll be in touch. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless. Bye. God bless Bhargavi and everybody.
Thank you, Ramya madam. Thank you.
Thank you very
Dr.
much,
Aisha.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I would like to invite Dr. Saurav Mohanto, Assistant Professor, Stage 1, Department of Pharmaceutics, Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya deemed to be University, to deliver vote of thanks. Dr. Saurav Mohanto, you can go ahead with your session, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hope so I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, first of all, really, I would like to express my gratitude to Association of Pharmaceutical Research as well as Yenepoya deemed to be University to merge up and to have this program. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge both the speakers, Dr. Pramod Kumar Rajput sir and KVs Narayanan sir, for this energetic, wonderful session on this Saturday morning. As I can see that almost more than 200 participants, they had joined from various parts of the country. They were listening, they were putting so many questions, queries, and the thing which I have observed that most of the diploma students, D-Pharm students, they have joined and they have that interest to upgrade their knowledge, skills, etc. and then want to grow in their field. So that is a very, very good part. And they have so many queries also like related to the career perspectives. A few things which I have noted down from both the sessions, which I'd like to mention in my vote of thanks, that is in this new normal, as Pramod sir mentioned, that in this new normal, we are the drug information experts. So we have to digitally transform ourselves. We have several career perspective, and one of the perspective today, even I came to know that is a natural language programming, which is a very good part actually. Even I think some B-Pharm or not only B-Pharm, any farm background students, they can also join to that. So that was wonderful. Thank you so much, sir, for this, giving this wonderful information, and especially that from the industry part. And as well as I have also noted down some points from KVs Narayanan sir, that what industry actually needs, what is their expectation, and how you can adapt those things, what is the ground reality, how you can sustain with your skills, how you need to grow with your network, etc. So these things are really important. What I believe and what I feel today, that there is a lot of opportunities definitely in the pharmacy sector, pharmaceutical industry, healthcare industry. And also I would like to request all the people who are from different colleges, universities, to also mention to their higher authorities that this kind of career opportunities or this kind of career development station should be there, where when they are joining D-Pharm or M-Pharm at a very first year. So they should have the knowledge that, yes, these are the opportunities where they can work. And yes, without taking much more time, thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful and energetic sessions. And yes, so many students have also joined from our university, and they have really appreciated about both the sessions. They have taken out all the messages, key messages from both the sessions. And thank you, Bhargavi, for wonderful managing the sessions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So here I'm mentioning the instructions for the participants to download their certificates. Certificates instruction for 17th webinar. Dear APR member, thanks for attending our Association of Pharmaceutical Research APR webinar on challenges and career opportunities for pharmacists. Download your certificate that was mentioning below in the chat box. Just give me a second. I hope there is some technical issue in posting this message here. Just 1 second. I hope everyone can see the text in their chat box. Just now I have shared. So you can download your certificate by clicking on the link that was mentioned in the chat box. And here are some steps to download the certificate. First, sign in into your APR account. If you are a new member, please sign up. And then create an alphanumeric password. Then you will be receiving your OTP to the registered mail ID. Please make sure that you are checking your spam box also for the OTP. Sometimes there might be chances of receiving your mail to the spam box too. And then after signing up, you can able to log in into your dashboard and then click on the menu bar for certificates. And from the menu bar, you can find the option of certificates and rewards where you can find the certificate for your webinar. And if you are a new member, please use the link that was mentioned below for the new member. And if you are an existing member, please use the existing member login link. I request everyone to use the mail IDs which have been used for the registration process for this webinar. And students who have been registered for the conference for past 2 days, we will be giving you the certificate within a week, and we'll make sure that you will be receiving your certificates within a week. And these are the steps to download your certificate and how you can get your certificates. Anyhow, our team will be giving you the certificates individually through your mail ID. And to our speakers, we will be sharing certificate through your mail ID, sir. You can go through your mail for the certificate process.
Already I've received it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So let us close it, if you have permission.
No, sir, just a minute.
Okay.
On behalf of Association of Pharmaceuticals and participants, Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya deemed to be university, I would like to express my gratitude to all speakers for their presence and contribution to making this webinar a more informative and interesting session. APR and Yenepoya Pharmacy College and Research Center, Yenepoya deemed to be university, extends our sincere gratitude to our speakers and participants to take out the time from their busy schedule to grace the event. Thank you for everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today in this session and enlightening this session into more bright.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Goodbye to
sir.
everybody.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.